quiet neon bar, watching some kid on the stage try to outrun who they are. Jones kept tracing dream lines on the rim of his glass, saying one day they'll hear our names and forget who we were in the past. I laughed like someone scared to believe, but he made the world feel bigger than the lives we had to live. And he said we could be someone, someone the night remembers when the lights come on. Maybe not legends, maybe not stars, but a voice that echoes softly in somebody's heart. And for a moment I almost believed him. For a moment we were more than just dreaming. Smoke curled like a quiet promise hanging over the room, while Jones sketched futures on napkins, humming half-written tunes. He said fame's just a shadow of the thing we really want, to matter to someone, to feel like we're more than ghosts in a crowd. Outside the world kept rushing fast, but inside that bar, time finally learned how to stop and pass. And he said we could be someone, someone the night remembers when the lights come on. Maybe not legends, maybe not stars, but a voice that echoes softly in somebody's heart. And in his eyes, the future was gleaming. In his voice, the small room fell like it was breathing. Maybe every dream begins in a place too small, where no one's listening, no one's calling your name at all. But you look at a friend who believes in your light, and suddenly the world feels wide enough to rewrite. And he said we'll be someone, not who they expect, but who we become. Maybe we'll make it, maybe we won't, but the belief was worth more than the things that we own. And when the night finally dimmed to a whisper, I knew I'd remember that dream forever.
finally alive. Let the world get bitter, let the whispers grow sharp. I won't surrender to a role that tears me apart. If honesty hurts, then let it scar me clean. I'd rather bleed truth than worship a fake dream. Now I'm done chasing a version that never fit right. I'm walking off the stage and stepping into my own light. If you need a flawless girl, she's buried in my past. I'm choosing something real, something built to last. I'm not your perfect lie. I'm finally alive.
Woke up with the sun burning holes in my mind. Same old street, same old ghost I can't leave behind. Laughing with the boys just to keep from falling apart. But every joke is a bruise sitting deep in my heart. Yeah, I play it cool, got a grin like nothing's wrong. But I still hear you in the static of every song. And I don't need no showdown, no revenge to feel alive. 'Cause burning down the past won't bring back what died. You walked away with someone, left me broken but unbound. Now I'm learning how to breathe without your echo hanging around. No more running, no more bleeding through the truth. I'm finally letting go of you. Hit the boardwalk, kick back with that cheap cold beer. Try to shake away your memory, whispers in my ear. Thought about confronting him, taking back what's mine. But that kind of fight only steals more of my time. Yeah, I still get twisted, but the anger's getting light. Guess freedom tastes better than another useless fight. And I don't need no showdown, no revenge to feel alive. 'Cause burning down the past won't bring back what died. You walked away with someone, left me broken but unbound. Now I'm learning how to breathe without your echo hanging around. No more running, no more bleeding through the truth. I'm finally letting go of you. One day I laugh for real, not the hollow kind. When the world stops dragging your shadow through my mind. I ain't your victim, ain't your puppet on a string. I'm done giving ghosts the keys to everything. No, I don't need no showdown, I'm not dying for a crown. Let the past stay buried where I finally laid it down. You walked away with someone, thought you stole my truth. But I found something bigger, a life outside of you. Now I'm smiling, and it's real, not just pushing through. 'Cause I'm finally, truly letting go you.
The city owns the daylight fades, and Another dream slips through the haze. A light of smoke, the echoes start. Your voice still hiding in my heart. You never said the words out loud, but silence spoke beneath the crowd. And every time I lose my way, you pull the dark from yesterday. 'Cause the quiet and the noise, the reason in my fall, you're not the fire, you're the wall that holds me through it all. When everything feels gone, you're where I still belong. I've seen the lights, I've chased the thrill, but none of it could make me still. You stand there calm, the storm around, and somehow I am safe and sound. The world keeps turning, harsh and loud, but you don't need to stand out proud. You just exist, and that's enough to make this broken life feel tough. 'Cause you're the quiet in the noise, the reason in my fall. You're not the fire, you're the wall that holds me through it all. When everything feels gone, you're where I still belong. And if I fall again someday, would you still find me in the rain? Not as a hero, just the same. A shadow whispering my name. 'Cause you're quiet in the noise, the reason when I'm wrong. You're not the flame that burns too strong, you're the place my heart leans on. When everything feels gone, you're where I still belong. You're where I still belong. You're where I still belong. Dust on the amps, the cables still twist. Old stickers fade where our names once kissed. Echoes hum where laughter burns. the silence, lessons unlearned. Ooh, in the garage, we were kings for a night. Broken strings and cheap neon light. No one cared if the world would hear. Just noise and you and a can of beer. Neighbors yell, we played too loud, but it felt like flying above the crowd. Now the drums sleep under the rain. I'd trade this quiet for noise again. Oh, in the garage, we were gods in disguise, screaming truth through feedback lines. Didn't need fame, didn't need plans, just for fools and our blistered hands. Now I drive past that old gray door, still hear your laugh like before. If freedom had a sound, I swear it's this: a broken chord, a moment's bliss. Ooh, in the garage, we were sparks in the dark, burned so bright, then lost our mark. The world moved on, but I still see that perfect chaos still loud in me. I've been carrying quiet thunder in my chest, letters never written, words I second guess. You were always somewhere just beyond my reach, a silhouette of meaning I could never fully read. Every time I ground shifts underneath, and I'm left chasing echoes of something I can't speak. Am I losing myself in the spaces between us, in the half-lit rooms where my doubts keep growing? I'm holding a truth that I can't better mention. If I said it out loud, would it sound like nothing? Tell me, am I the only one who feels this burden? Or am I just learning how to follow? Your eyes linger longer than you ever say, but maybe I'm inventing signals that fade away. I keep waiting for a sign to steady weaker I can believe, but the harder I look, the more I come undone. A passenger stranded in a journey never begun. Am I losing myself in the spaces between us? In the half-lit rooms where my doubts keep growing, I'm holding a truth that I can't bear to mention. If I said it out loud, would it sound like nothing? Tell me, am I the only one who feels this burden? Or am I just learning how to fall alone? Maybe not every feeling is meant for daylight. Maybe some confessions only make the world smaller. I've rehearsed
will cast me to the shadows. If you felt the way I sink, if you walked inside my memories, would your walls begin to shrink? I'm not reaching for your answers, I'm just learning how to breathe. And the past won't drag me under while I'm fighting to be
We drove through the quiet streets at midnight, old headlights flickering like they might fade. Your laugh spilled out the window with the summer wind, and every broken rule felt like a promise we made. We were small in a world too wide to measure, but somehow those nights made everything feel real. And I still hear the echoes of the songs we swore would never end. We were chasing something shapeless, but we thought it made us brave back then. Now the city keeps on shining, but it's not the same without your name. All we had were borrowed moments, but they burn just like a flame. We talked about futures like they were distant storms, rolling in slow across the empty sky. You said someday we'd outrun whatever found us, but someday came too quickly and we didn't even try. Still I keep that map you drew in my glove box, even though every road has changed. And I still hear the echoes of the songs we swore would never end. We were chasing something shapeless, but we thought it made us brave back then. Now the city keeps on shining, but it's not the same without your name. All we had were borrowed moments, but they burn just like a flame. Maybe youth was just a long wild detour, a place we pass but never stay. But I'd give anything to drive those miles again, hear your voice cutting through the radio waves. And still I hear the echoes of the nights that held us in their hands. We were lost, but we were fearless, believing life could shift at our command. Now I'm older
night remembers what I forget. Your shadow lingers, my heart regrets. The vinyl spins our favorite tune, but silence fills the empty room. I light a match to fading dreams and watch them burn in silver beams. Echoes of yesterday, they keep calling my name through the wind, through the rain. It all sounds the same. I'm reaching for something that's slipping away, lost in the echoes of yesterday. The streetlight hums that old refrain, a ghostly song beneath my pain. Your laughter fades but won't let go. It haunts the chords my fingers know. The whiskey's warm but not enough to drown a love that still feels tough. Echoes of yesterday, they keep calling my name through the wind, through the rain. It all sounds the same. I'm reaching for something that's slipping away, lost in the echoes of yesterday. But every dawn just feels the same. Another verse without your name. Echoes of yesterday, they won't fade away. Every memory's a song I still play. And though the record spins in gray, I'm still lost in the echo. The echoes of yesterday. I'm laughing loud in the neon room, spinning fast just to blur the truth. Friends are talking but I drift away, riding high on the noise I chase. Flashing lights on a paper smile, everybody thinks I'm doing fine. But when the bass stops I can hear the ache, that hollow echo I can't erase. I'm dancing through the empty nights, trying to fill the cracks inside. All the glitter fades too soon, every thrill just leaves me bruised. I keep running from the quiet parts, but they always find me in the dark. I'm chasing something I can't name, trying to feel real again. Another party and another joke, I talk in sparks but I breathe in smoke. Every smile is a borrowed shine, a cheap distraction for a restless mind. People say I've got the perfect life, but they never see me after midnight when the laughter streets that used to know my name. Neon echoes, but they don't feel the same. Faces pass me like a river running cold. I keep moving, though I'm feeling old. The shadows stretch across the memory in my mind. Every corner holds a piece I left behind. I drift through alleys where my laughter used to rise. Now it's quiet, and I don't know why. But under the bridge, in my breaking heart, I face the pieces torn apart. I'm standing still in a world that moves too fast, trying to breathe through the weight of my past. If I'm alone, at least I'm standing. If I'm lost, I'm still demanding a little strength to find who I used to be. Somewhere under this bridge and me. I see reflections in the windows passing by. Some look honest, some just learn to lie. I'm walking circles through the city of my youth, searching for something that sounds like truth. The streetlight halos bend around my shaking hands. Every heartbeat feels like sinking in the sand. Still I wonder where the quiet feels sincere, where no one speaks, but everything is clear. 'Cause under the bridge, my breaking heart, I face the pieces torn apart. I'm standing still in a world that moves too fast, trying to breathe through the weight of my past. If I'm alone, at least I'm standing. If I'm lost, I'm still demanding a little strength to find who I used to be. Somewhere under this bridge in me. Maybe I'm scarred, but I'm still breathing. Maybe I'm cracked, but I'm not leaving. And if the night keeps falling down on me, I'll rise again beneath the concrete sea. So under the bridge where I come undone, I face the dark and wait for sun. I'm learning slow how to carry both the pain and all the hope that still remains. If I'm alone, I'm still surviving. If I'm lost, I'm still arriving to the place where I can finally see there's still a way back home to me.
and trip on every sentence. You grin like it's my superpowered essence. We share inside jokes nobody else gets. A tiny universe with no regrets. And when they roll their eyes as we walk past, we laugh louder, make the moment last. The world can't judge, but we're moving fast. Two our balls living loud and unapologetic at last. 'Cause with you, I'm not a punchline, I'm a headline in my own mind. You make my weird feel just right, shining like a neon street light. And when the world tries bringing me down, you spin me around, you turn it around. Yeah, with you, I finally see being myself is a victory. Let them point, let them whisper, we'll just laugh a little bigger. Every flaw feels like glitter when you're standing here with me. 'Cause with you, I'm not a punchline, I'm a spotlight in the nighttime. You make my weird feel sublime, like the world just hit rewind. And when the noise starts crashing in, you pull me close, I breathe again. Yeah, with you, I finally see being myself was always meant to be.
Woke up to another morning with the same old weight on my chest. Feet dragging through the silence, like I'm chasing shadows I can't catch. But somewhere in the stillness, a spark begins to breathe, a whisper through the quiet, saying there's more than what you see. Let the light break through my window, let it call me by my name. Lift me from the days of doubting, show me I can rise again. If the world keeps turning slowly, I'll still learn to walk in time. Let the heavens lean in closer and teach my heart to shine. I've wandered through the fault lines of the life I thought I knew. Try to stitch the broken moments with the faith I once outgrew. But even in the ruins, a rhythm starts to climb, a pulse beneath the ashes, saying the mountain's still worth the climb. Let the light break through my window, let it call me by my name. Lift me from the days of doubting, show me I can rise again. If the world keeps turning slowly, I still learn to walk in time. Let the heavens lean in closer and teach my heart to shine. Teach my heart to shine. And every step I take feels like a prayer return. Every fear I face becomes a lesson learned. If I open up my hands, let the old ways fall behind. Maybe all this quiet aching is the reason I'll shine. Let the light break through my window, let it find the soul I've kept. Lift me from the weary seasons, show me life is not done yet. If the world keeps turning slowly, I'll still rise in my own time. Let the heavens lift me higher, till I finally learn to shine.
Dust on the amps, the cable still twists. Old stickers fade where our names once kissed. Echoes hum where laughter burned. Now it's just silence, lessons unlearned. Oh, in the garage we were kings for a night. Broken strings and cheap neon light. No one cared the world would hear, just noise and you and a can of beer. Neighbors yelled, we played too loud, but it felt like flying above the crowd. Now the drums sleep under the rain. I'd trade this quiet for noise again. Oh, in the garage we were gods in disguise, screaming truth through feedback. Lies didn't need fame, didn't need plans, just for fools in our blistered hands. Now I drive past that old gray door, still hear your laugh like before. Freedom had a sound, I swear it's this, a broken chord, a moment's bliss. Sparks in the dark, burned so bright that perfect chaos still out in me. Woke up late to a world already laughing. Tripped on my own thoughts, guess that's my morning habit. Everyone speaking rules in a foreign dialect, while I'm still buffering, trying not to disconnect. Tried on a normal life, it didn't fit my frame. Like a thrift store jacket with somebody else's name. Yeah, I'm the punchline walking down the street, a mixtape of mistakes on a looping beat. If being out of place is the only thing I do, then maybe being wrong is the closest thing to truth. I'm not a hero, not the one you choose. Just a guy staying upright with absolutely nothing to lose. I practiced sounding right, but it came out crooked. Followed their directions, but the signs were all backwards. Smile on my face like a bargain bin disguise. Laughing at myself just to keep the tears dry. People point fingers, but I'm too tired to care. Shrug it off like lint I forgot to wear. Yeah, I'm the punchline walking down the street, a mixtape of mistakes on a looping beat. If being out of place is the only thing I do, then maybe being wrong is the closest thing to truth. I'm not a hero, not the one you choose. Just a guy staying upright with absolutely nothing to lose. Maybe I'm a glitch in the simulation, a background bug in their perfect narration. But if the world won't let me play it straight, I'll freestyle life at my natural, useless pace. Still the punchline walking down the street, but now the rhythm's mine, not theirs to keep. If being out of place is the only thing I do, then maybe being different is the closest thing to proof. I'm not a hero, not the one they meant. Just living in the chaos like it's my own accident.
I used to paint apart. If honesty hurts, then let it scar me clean. I'd rather bleed truth than worship a fake dream. Now I'm done chasing a version that never fit right.